As you probably know, a significant part of modern medicine revolves around the use of drugs, which are also commonly referred to as medications. These substances have become so central to healthcare that they now exist to assist with practically every kind of health problem imaginable. To give you some idea of how vital and widespread their use has become, consider the fact that the National Health Service, commonly known as the NHS, spends over £17 billion each year on purchasing, distributing, and managing medications. Broadly speaking, these drugs can be categorized into two primary groups. The first group consists of medications that help relieve the symptoms associated with various illnesses, while the second group includes those drugs that actively treat or eliminate the underlying cause of a disease. To understand this more clearly, let's take the example of a person suffering from a sore throat. The symptoms in this case might include an irritated or painful throat, persistent coughing, and possibly even a headache. In order to manage these symptoms, the person might take painkillers such as aspirin or paracetamol, both of which are very commonly used. These medications are likely to reduce the sensation of pain and may also help to ease the headache. Additionally, one might take cough syrup or other related drugs to suppress the urge to cough. These types of drugs are effective in making the person feel more comfortable by addressing the discomfort, but it's important to note that they do not actually target or remove the root cause of the illness. In other words, whatever pathogens are present in the throat and causing the discomfort will remain there even after taking these symptom-relieving medications. However, if the sore throat is due to a bacterial infection, then a person might be prescribed antibiotics. Antibiotics are a class of drugs that are capable of directly killing bacteria or at least stopping them from multiplying further. In this way, antibiotics are able to treat the root cause of certain bacterial diseases. But there's a catch. Antibiotics are only effective if the disease is caused by bacteria. In most cases, sore throats are actually caused by viruses, and in such cases, antibiotics would not have any positive effect at all. There are two major reasons for this. Firstly, antibiotics are specifically designed to interfere with bacterial structures and functions, and because viruses are fundamentally different from bacteria in terms of their structure and life cycle, antibiotics are completely ineffective against them. It's similar to trying to kill a tree with a fly swatter, which simply does not make any logical or practical sense. Secondly, even if antibiotics had the ability to harm viruses, which they do not, they would still struggle to locate them. This is because viruses tend to hide inside the cells of our own body, and attacking them directly would mean damaging or destroying our own healthy cells in the process, which would obviously be harmful. Now, here comes another layer of complexity. Even if the sore throat is indeed caused by bacteria, one still has to be cautious. There are many different types of antibiotics, and each one is effective only against specific kinds of bacteria. This means that doctors sometimes need to carry out a diagnostic test to identify the particular type of bacteria responsible for the infection before deciding which antibiotic to prescribe. One of the biggest challenges in modern medicine, however, is something known as antibiotic resistance. We will explore this topic more deeply in another video, but in short, antibiotic resistance refers to a situation in which bacteria evolve and become resistant to the effects of antibiotics, making those antibiotics useless against them. This is a serious issue because it means our current treatments may no longer work against certain bacterial infections. To sum everything up, the point we are trying to emphasize is that the development and use of drugs to manage both the symptoms and the causes of diseases has completely transformed healthcare. These medications not only improve people's quality of life by reducing pain and discomfort, but they also help save lives by targeting the root causes of illnesses. Today, many individuals are treated using combinations of different drugs at the same time. Some of these medications are designed to make the patient feel more comfortable, while others are aimed at curing the illness or stopping it from getting worse. Anyway, that's everything we wanted to explain in this video, so we hope you found it useful, and we'll see you again next time.